Is this news or is it not news anymore? Well, let's go right to the source. I'm probably going to get your name wrong, but Nestor Ossandón, Ossandon, is the individual who created this piece of that is getting so much credit. And Nestor says he painted it himself. He's very proud of it. And if you go to Nestor's site, he can show you the step-by-step process he went through to create the work of art that is in question. So congratulations, Nestor, for standing up for yourself. I firmly believe 100% that Nestor did create this. And, you know, it's a non-issue. It's a nothing burger. It's Wizards of the Coast being Wizards of the Coast. And rather than denying it or accepting it, they're just doing what they always do. They're doing, how did we miss this? I guess the guy whose job it was to notice these things didn't notice it. Don't worry. We'll be sure to put new things in place to make sure this doesn't happen again. Because, you know, it snuck by us in August, but this time, nope. Sorry, Nestor. But yeah, next time we'll definitely be sure that the guy whose job it is to make sure this stuff doesn't happen anymore is actually doing his job. That guy's gone. We're going to get a new guy. But that new guy's job is going to be to make sure these things never happen. And unfortunately for Nestor, he's tied up in this because he made art for Wizards. And there's just instantly a flag of controversy, conspiracy, and negative energy attached to anything that Wizards. So somebody saw the picture. We're talking about the picture for the ad for the Player's Handbook, which still doesn't have a date. Remember that whole story? Nerd Cognito posted this. People are saying the dwarf is AI'd. It is not. I mean, I remember when I looked at the poster the first time and I knew people were going to say this is an AI art. And I was like, no, it doesn't look like AI. I've seen enough of AI art to, you know, I can tell the difference between 80% of the time. And this one definitely looked like it was actually drawn or painted or I don't know what even counts as anymore and what artists use. So, yeah, if you go to Nestor's thing, he posts talking about it. He shows that the step-by-step. Is it Nestor, the guy who did this? Nestor Ossandón said in an email, and then here's the link. Here, artist has provided proof. I've got the link down there. If you want to see the step-by-step process, I'm going to take Nestor on his word. And even, you know, if he ran it through an AI thing to touch it up, it doesn't really matter anymore. It's a tool. It's a nothing. It's not a news story anymore. And if it was anybody else, nobody would care. Oh no, an artist used AI to help with his art. Don't care, because at this point, it's just another paintbrush. It's just another pencil. It's just another way to make things. You still have to do the work. You still have to argue with the algorithm. Imagine the hours it would take to get all the prompts to get AI to give you that. So anybody who's familiar with any of the AI programs could tell you that to get an AI picture to look exactly like the way you want it, especially with that level of detail, that's, you know, about 2 hours worth of prompts and a lot of research to make the prompts actually. So I don't know. I never thought it was AI art. I don't know if anybody would think it's like AI art. It doesn't look AI art at all. It looks like this guy really just did the work. Did he maybe do it on an electronic paintbrush thingy tablet? Maybe. Did he maybe run it through a thing to make sure all the colors and whatever? I don't know. Does it matter? Nestor, does it matter? People who are posting this, is this a controversy? No, it's not. It's a nothing burger. The AI art conspiracy problematic nonsense is over. People are going to use it. It's out there. It's a tool. It's no different than a pencil, pen, Photoshop, rendering, light pin, digital thingy, magic. I don't know how any of these things work. I'm just making words up at this point. It's just magic. It's computer magic that I don't understand, but it works. It's not a story. The story is that Nestor stood up for himself, and Nestor presented the facts and made them available. So anybody who's going like, oh no, blah 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 blah, is like, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. So congratulations, Nestor. I wish you nothing but luck and success with your art. It sucks that this wonderful piece was used by Wizards and it had unnecessary attention drawn to it because of the whole nonsense with the let's put the dates on. No, let's take the dates off. No, let's put the dates back on. No, let's take the dates off. Are we ever going to put the dates back on? I don't know, because we don't have a date. You know, if that picture had been on any other product, nobody would care. It's like, oh, dwarf, done. But it was on Wizards of the Coast. And because Wizards of the Coast has this unfathomable microscope pointed at it, that we now will just look for them to do anything possibly wrong and then explode it into controversy. And Nestor just got caught in the crossfire. So yeah, it sucks. But congratulations, Nestor, on getting published. Congratulations on getting your art used in a major D&D poster campaign. Hopefully that art will make it on to something else and you will receive lots of recognition and lots of money. And this will go the way of the dodo. And tomorrow we will find something else to complain about, because at this point, the AI art thing is a non-story. Man, I don't know why we're talking about it, other than it's Wizards of the Coast. So of course we have to talk about it. Check out Nestor's work down below. I posted a link if you want to see the other stuff he's done. Again, not AI, nothing burger, no reason for this to have been a story other than the fact that anything that's attached to Wizards of the Coast at this point in time is just a publicity disaster. And instead of Wizards of the Coast going, oops, Wizards of the Coast has somebody on staff whose job it is to make sure these media disasters stop happening. And that person apparently has been asleep since January. I think that's the story. It's like, what does the press secretary do? They have one. Where's this person been this year to make sure this shit doesn't happen? Okay, well, that's it. I'm sure we'll have a completely different story tomorrow about why we're angry at AI. Again, in closing, this is not AI art. It is 100% drawn by the artist. You can see the artist's step-by-step progress if you go to his Twitter link, which I've linked down below. Congratulations again to the artist for getting his product on a major product line from Wizards. You can't take that away from you, sir. So no matter what, appreciate your success, appreciate the notoriety, appreciate the doors that'll open for you. Perhaps you'll get more artwork on Wizards of the Coast product. Perhaps you'll get more artwork on other products. And it'll be cool. And you'll be doing cool stuff with your art for years to come. I'm envious. I can't even make AI art that looks as good as your stuff. And my hand-drawn art, wow, that's just a disaster. So, yeah, congratulations, Nestor. If you want to check out Nestor's work, link down below. Have a Merry Christmas, Nestor. I'll talk to you all soon. AI art is no longer a story. It's not